We have a special program on Poly TV in Lauro. I'm Samuel Olanio.
And I am Damilola Adekunle. We are delighted to be here today. And like Samuel said, we're going to be having a special session with the chairman of the Governing Council of the Federal Polytechnic in Lauro, a great citadel of learning.
And Nigeria's best polytechnic in Nigeria, Africa, as well as West Africa. So straight to the point today, we have with us the chairman of the 12th Governing Council of the Federal Polytechnic in Lauro, and I have with us in the studio today Alhaji Garba Bilal Gashwali. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much.
Alright, sir, we understand that you are a man of many ways. You got the former head of service of Yobe State, and also you're currently the chairman of the Federal Polytechnic in Lauro. So our viewers out there, they really want to know much about our chairman, sir. So we want you to please give us a profile into your personality, sir.
Well, my name is Garba Bilal Gashwa. I was born in Gashua town on 11th of April 1963. I did my secondary school also in Government Secondary School Gashua from 1975 to 1980. From 1980-81, I was admitted into the remedial program of University of Maiduguri, where I graduated with Bachelor of Science degree in Sociology and Anthropology. Alright, from there I started work with my state liaison office. That was in Lagos. After working briefly or for some years with the state liaison office, I moved to the National Electric Power Authority, also in Lagos. After working in Lagos with NEPA, I was posted to Taraba State. From Taraba State, I was posted also to Adamawa State. From Adamawa State, I resigned my appointment and went back to the state, where I was given an appointment as a director. I worked in various ministries, departments and agencies. From there, I was appointed a permanent secretary and posted to the Civil Service Commission. While as a permanent secretary with the Civil Service Commission, I was asked to oversee the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Tourism. From there, I was also posted back to the Ministry of Environment as a substantive permanent secretary. It was while I was a permanent secretary at the Ministry of Environment that I was appointed acting head of service. So I retired last year as the substantive head of service of Yobe State. Thank you.
That's a great one, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
And now you are the chairman, Governing Council of the Federal Polytechnic.
By the grace of God.
All right, moving on. This is the 12th Governing Council. The 11th Governing Council called itself Innovative Council. So we'd like to ask, what's the agenda of this council for this good institution?
Well, our agenda is to build on what our predecessors did.
Okay.
And consolidate on what they have left, either about to completed or ongoing. As the case may be, you cannot come to a place and start up without studying what is on ground. Definitely, we will do our best to move this institution forward with the cooperation of the management, the principal officers, under the leadership of the rector of the Polytechnic. We are just into the Polytechnic this morning. We went around to almost all the departments, all units. We saw things for ourselves. Where there is a need for improvement, definitely we work on them. So some of the things we are going to do, as I've started talking to some of the principal officers, is for us to look for funds outside. The Polytechnic, with the little resources they are getting from the sales of bread, pure water, or bottled water and what have you, cannot sustain this institution. So we have to go out. When I said outside is, we have to go and meet where the funds are coming in Abuja. Talk to those that are in authority. Lobby them. Pursue them. So that what they said is good for the goose is also good for the gander. in as much as other institutions will get, we too will try our best to say that we get, no matter how small, in order to build, as I've said, on where our predecessors left. We want to leave an indelible mark at the end of our tenure. And in as much as we want to leave an indelible mark after our tenure, we have to ensure that we do something. How do we do something? We cannot be calling the director and say, do this, do that for us. Why? See, all the gigantic projects, all the infrastructural projects you people have seen, definitely they were brought from outside. If you look at the senator representing this senatorial zone, he has done enough. Without him, definitely some of these projects, the institution might not even get them. See how he has tried, bringing all developmental projects. So we will collaborate with them. Apart from him, we will also meet others that have this polytechnic at heart, or those that God has placed in positions of authority, so that we will go with our cap in hands to beg, so that what we are after is for us to see development comes into this institution.
Thank you so much for that.
Right, so thank you for that. I want to find out. You've been an assessment of. You've had facility tour around the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. So, what's your assessment? You want to agree with me that Director Dr. Mukaila Akinde has been doing a fantastic job. But what is your assessment of the various innovations and also facilities that you've been to while on campus, sir?
In fact, I was highly elated. I was impressed. I have no words. We were driving together throughout this tour in the same car with him. I told him he has tried. And those that have ensured or have made all the necessary efforts to ensure that he succeeds from his predecessor have done the right choice. He's a man of his words and he's doing a good work, I must tell you. This is not the first polytechnic I have gone round. I have gone round to more than 8 polytechnics in this country. But I must sincerely tell you, without fear of contradiction, that this polytechnic, as I saw in one of the posters outside, is unarguably the best polytechnic.
You saw that.
I saw Nigeria. It was what caught my eyes when I was coming. Unarguably the best polytechnic in Nigeria. I say in West Africa.
West Africa and Africa.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for answering that. When I asked you earlier about your agenda, the council agenda for the institution, you made mention of fund, how you can bring in fund for the polytechnic. I actually have a question here to talk about how you want to attract the fund for the polytechnic. Now I'm going to twist it a little bit because you talked about you generating fund for the polytechnic. Now I want to make reference to the tour to the innovation center. You met with the director, which is Dr. Shoyemi, and he made mention of some process facilities that they have, but they need funds to kickstart most of this project. So now, among all of your agendas that you've mentioned, which is the more important that you want to execute at this point, at this moment, with everything you've seen in the polytechnic?
Look, let me tell you, I cannot specifically say all are very important. All the projects or all the places I've seen, there is no project that is of no importance. All of them are important. I cannot start right now and say, pinpoint this one, we're going to do this one or that one. No. It depends on what we need on ground. It is only when you start working, where you go, how to access the funds, that you will know where the funds will be directed to. For instance now, if I go to Federal Road Maintenance Agency to look for assistance, they said they have a special intervention, they want to do road. Where will the road go to? Will it go to the Innovation Center?
No.
Where will it go to? To the Polytechnic. So it depends on how we pursue it. And one cannot sit down here and tell you that this is how we are going to do it until we go there. There are special projects being given out by TED Fund There are. Even if it means meeting the board chairman, even if it means meeting the executive secretary of that fund, is to go and meet him. This is the problem we have in Ilaro. We have visited this place, and sincerely speaking, these people need this special intervention. So it is based on the basis of our own discussion with him that he will, okay, we will assist you in this. It may not necessarily be at the convention center, but it is in Ilaro.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much.
Before we go, I was going to ask, while on the tour to the medical center, you made a donation of about 500,000 to. I understand that you're a man that is passionate about humanity, and I want to say, I think the Pelenge are really excited about that.
I mean, your first.
What actually made you make that move, sir?
Well, I saw some of my children lying in the hospital, and you and I knows how the situation is in this country without going deep into what the problems are. You know the hardship we experience.
Yes, thank you so much.
I told you. So when I went there, I know the medical facility have equipment to treat them.
Yes.
But out of my own magnanimity, I decided.
Thank you so
really
much.
appreciate your efforts, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
But before we go, what would you want this council to be known for? I said the 11th governing council were called innovative council. So what would you want this council to be known for?
Call us any name we want. Call us any name we want. What we want to do is, we don't want to blow our trumpet.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
We had a very good chat with the governing council, the chairman governing council of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. It's been very fantastic. So with that, we have to wrap up this special session. My name is Damilola Adekule. Thank you so much for watching.
And I am Samuel Lanio. See you some other time. Bye.
Thank you.